This segment is Rate My Guitar!
So I'll just say this is my guitar. This is the Ibanez Prestige. And what I love about it is that it's a very sleek style guitar for speed playing. You know, I'm a shredder. I like to do, Eddie Van Halen kind of stuff. I like to do...
Willies.
Yeah, so it's great for that kind of style.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the Floyd Rose because it gives me the versatility to do some dive bombs, to do all kinds of, different, like little, doodads, I don't know, noodling in different ways.
Mundo's a Floyd Rose guy.
I am. These are cool. I'm a American guitar guy. Like for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a professional guitar tech on my 9 to 5. And I argue a lot of times with the young folks who like the Ibanez's now. I'm an old school American guitars guy, but Ibanez produces some pretty awesome shit. And like the Floyd Rose, I think everyone gets so afraid of these things because it's such a mechanical looking thing, but it's really it's not that much more difficult and saves you so much effort and you can do cool shit with it,
Nothing like a Strat.
Yeah, dude. Everyone, I love a good Stratocaster shape. Double cuts and all that. Some wigglies. I love the two humbuckers in this. I used to be a straight single coil guy for a long time. It was I wanted to be like John Mayer and Eric Clapton, and I was like, oh, Hendrix can get some sick gain out of single coils and shit. I didn't know they were hot wrapped by Abbey Ibarra, but then I recently, most people now know me for rocking a Charvel, my green Charvel that I've had for the last 10 years. Before I became a guitar tech, sold guitars for Sam Ash for 10 years and came across this 2010 American Charvel. I never bought brand new guitars. It came off a layaway that was 3 years old and I strummed it once and I was like, well, fuck that. That's my guitar now. It's coming home with me. And I wound up taking that home and it's been my number one for the last 10 years. And every time I think I got a new guitar, I'm like, nah, I just love this thing. This is where I'm going to stay forever and ever and ever. But
there's always that one guitar I think every guitarist has that's this is the one, I'll get this one. I like the Les Paul. It feels nice, But for me, it's a Stratocaster, and it's my Strat. That's the baby. Nothing comes close,
Is this your baby, Shay?
I would say it's my new baby. So previously I had, I still have hung up over there my ESP Kirk Hammett guitar. Oh, nice. Huge Metallica.
Play all the notes.
Huge Metallica fan. And eventually I started to feel like I needed something new to change my music style. And I actually made the investment to buy a guitar, and I bought the Line 6 Helix. And I'm like, okay, now that I spent so much money on gear, now I should start a band. And it pushed me to start a band. So spend money on your gear and then start a band.
I tell everybody this, and it sounds so shitty, but buy the expensive shit. Don't cheap out. It's not about being bougie. It's just when I was a kid, I really wanted a Strat. Right, that was I had this cheap acoustic guitar they hand me down at my house that I learned on, and I was like, Dad, I want a Strat, and he's a player, so he's like, yeah, one day we'll get you a Fender Strat. Keep practicing. And then I was like, Dad, I got $150. I'm gonna go get a Squier Bullet Strat. And he goes, wow, you got $150? And he puts it in his pocket. He's like, you're not getting a Squier Bullet Strat, you moron. You're gonna get a Fender.
Nice.
And he made me hold out to get the nice guitar. Mm-hmm. And I still play it. I still have it. It's a guitar you own forever. It made me want to work harder. So treat yourself, people. You only live once.
Yeah. Treat yourself, King.
Yeah, because unfortunately, the cheaper made guitars, they go out of tune so much faster. Things break on it, and then you get discouraged. So, spend money. And I actually, when I was a kid, I sat down with someone who worked at a Sam Ash, and he was nice enough to show me how to restring a guitar, how to fix the the springs in the back and all that. And that, God bless him, he changed my life, because that alone, kept my guitar in tune, kept me, so knowledge is power.
I mean, we were always talking about community. I recently found myself in a new position working, in a shop and working on guitars all the time. Something I wanted to do since I was a kid. It's the reason I got into working in the music industry outside of performing. And for all this time, I used to just hang out with, I'm going to shout out Danny Schrader, one of the best techs that I've ever got the chance to work with.
That's him. That's the guy.
I knew you were talking about Danny.
No way.
Because Danny's the man. Hell yeah. Danny and his brother-in-law Larry, they just, and also I got to shout out to JJ as well over at, it was another tech that I worked with. These guys were just awesome. They were about a network. They saw that I loved guitars, and as annoying as some people could be, they would let me hang around the shop. They would tell me what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong. They taught me a lot, and it's because of a network. I didn't go to a luthier school. I didn't, go to all these other programs. I met people who wanted to share their knowledge, who wanted to help me out, and have now, since then, found me in the career I wanted to do, other than playing music.
You get to do both.
I get to do both now.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
Best of both worlds.
Wow.
And I get to save all the money on having my work done by myself.
And you know so much about guitars that you're going to rate this guitar.
Rate the guitar. What do you think, man?
All right.
Because there's going to be more of these. So if you go too high to be nice, like that doesn't
Yeah.
leave room for the better guitars.
How does this work?
that
Am I
come
the
through.
first one rating this guitar?
Yeah.
So there's going to be an objection.
One note. Everybody knows the rules.
All right, one bite. Everyone knows. I like it. I like it. Overall, I'm going to go with an 8. Because I like Duncan better than DiMarzio pickups. If these were some Duncans in here, I might go a little higher than that, but you have a beautiful, really 5-piece neck, because you got these 2 little florets right back here. You see that, people? It's 5 pieces of wood, which is going to keep that neck nice and solid. You have this beautiful cut of wood right on the back, and I love the matching cap on the top, stained in real good. Beautiful guitar. I'm going to go with, personally, an 8 out of 10.
I'll take it.
Pretty good guitar.
And that's the segment of Rate My Guitar.